Hello, my name is Valeria Frunze, and I'm running an estate agency specialized in property investment, property development, and portfolio management. One of my businesses is located in Athens, Greece, due to the fact that Greek real estate is booming right now and is the best going and the fastest growing in Europe. Everyone is coming to invest in Greece because it still has very good prices and fantastic returns. It's still considered a high risk, high return market, but it's also considered a very good budget investments. So it's quite hot, as we call it, a hot market, and it goes very fast and is very dynamic. So weekly, I meet new clients that they are interested in buying properties in Athens, Greece, and most of the time I meet with them and I establish what is the style of their investment. So I am specialized in residential investments, and even residential investments, it's very diverse, so it has different ways on how you can earn your income from the rental perspective. So in residential investments, there are several ways on how you can structure your business plan or your investments in that particular property. So some people, they want to buy a holiday home and just use it for the family, which is quite, it's okay. But most of the people that buy in Athens, they are buying it as an investment. So for example, let's say that there is a young couple that have 50 to 100,000 into their bank account, and instead of them keep it as cash, which in a couple of years will lose value, they are looking to invest in real estate. So when you're looking to invest in properties and specifically in residential fields, then there are different ways on how you can structure your business plan. Also, because there's different ways of structuring, there will be different ways of that will affect your expenses and the returns. So there is investments for long-term rentals. So that will be mean that you will buy an apartment, you'll do like a small soft renovation and then rent that apartment on a monthly basis, which will give you a return of, let's say, 5 to 8% annually. And that money will come monthly into your bank account, and you'll not need to do much except of several small maintenance and bits and pieces and so on. So when you do an investment on a long-term basis rental, then this particular apartment will just cost you, let's say, if it's a 100,000 investment and you need to do some small renovation, then you will have around 5 to 9% soft cost when you buy it, and then you'll have to add another 1 to 200 euro per square meter in order to make it rentable, let's say, unless you already found a ready one which doesn't need renovation. But most of our portfolio, we're buying it under the market value so that we can add value by renovating it. So this is my business strategies in all. So that's a particular business plan, but that most of the investors wants to go for because it's easy and safe. It doesn't need too much maintenance. It doesn't need anyone to manage the rent, and he once in a while you just need to do some small bits and pieces that you can call an agency to do it for you for some sort of a one-off fee. Now, second type of investment is investment for residential purposes that can be transformed into holiday apartments. We're talking about Airbnb activities and Booking.com and so on. So these particular apartments, if we buy it in a bad condition and we are renovating it, then the renovation costs will be much different than the renovation costs for the long-term basis, because apartments that are on Airbnb, most of them will need to some extent interior designing and different type of furniture, and it needs different type of standards. So for that particular investment, you will need to spend a little bit more on the renovation and give a character to that apartment, because as more as you invest, as more as you can get back from it, because the Airbnb has to have charisma and character, and it has to offer a proper experience and comfort to the people that will book it. So Airbnb rental income will give you maybe 70% more than the long-term rental, but considering that you'll have to spend much more on renovation and soft costs, and also on a management team to do the management for you. So Airbnb and hospitality part or serviced apartments, they will have different type of investments, different expenses, and different dynamics as well. Then you will have investors or people who are looking into just parking their cash for a certain amount of time and just wait for that property to raise in price so that they can sell it for some profit. That happens rarely in Athens, because Athens is a city that has more demand on rental than rental available. So everyone who is investing in residential real estate, they would like to run that particular apartment and earn some rental income. But some people, they don't want to bother about it, so they just keep their apartment empty until this apartment increases in price, and then they just sell it for a profit. Until a couple of years ago, many people will actually double their money. So they will buy an apartment for 45,000 and sell it for 90, and I've seen that many times in many sales. At the moment, you can still buy properties and you'll get a 20 to 30% increase in value in a year, and we believe that the market will still go up for the next 2 years. So this year is still a very good year for you to consider investing in real estate in Athens. And then there are several other types of real estate investments when the investor can diversify the type of rental, so they can rent it on Airbnb and use it also as a holiday home. So when they come to visit Greece, they can block the calendars and use it for themselves, for whoever is comfortable to share that apartment with other people while they're not there, or rent it on long-term basis, and then during the high season for Airbnb to rent it on short-term rentals, or so on and so on. I didn't see much co-investing in Greece, so I don't see many people that want to invest in apartments as partners. So in other countries, you'll have a co-investment in real estate where 2 or 3 people will co-invest in one apartment and just split the profits. I don't see this particular one happening in Greece, but I see a lot of investments for long-term basis and hospitality part, Airbnb and Booking.com. So feel free to check the market and see how hot it is, and you're always welcome to come to Greece and have a look how the dynamics of real estate happens. I'm here available to consult anytime and give you pro and cons on how to run this business and how to do your investments the right way. Thank you very much.